Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right behind me, we have one of my dream cars. This is a 1993 300zx. It is powered by the 3-liter twin turbo mated to a 5-speed transmission. Just over 30,000 miles, tasteful upgrades, including upgraded turbos, downpipe, and suspension. If you guys want to find out full details on this ride, click on the link below. It'll have everything you need from undersides to a full gallery. Let's do this comprehensive review. Let's talk about the overall condition of this twin turbo. I would rate this easily an 8 out of 10. That's an 80% out of 100. The reason for that, it does have around 30,000+ miles, and there's minor wear throughout, but overall shows very well. If you look at our gallery, you're gonna see the imperfections. So we have a small imperfection on the front nose, just in the black, so you could probably just touch that up with a satin black, and just minor rock chips on the bottom. This is original Glacier White Pearl Glow paint from Nissan, no paint work at all. You still have your T-tops here, the seals are very good. Let's go ahead and walk down the driver's side. So all of your door gaps are very nice. The pearl, I'm sure you're seeing in the camera, it just gives it that flip and flop effect. And in this sun, it's just the most beautiful thing ever. So you have your turbo style wheels right here with the turbo brake calipers. That's specific for the turbo model. Yokohama tires with about 95% tread. Once again, just small imperfections like little rock chips right here where the rock guard is. Body lines on the driver door, extremely nice. I don't see any dents or dings. Small imperfections right here. Seems that someone liked to hang their hand or arm out the window prior, and then obviously imperfections by the door handles. And I'm being very picky here. Here at Bullet Motorsports, we pride ourselves on giving you an exact representation of this car. I've seen this car in the past and I wanted to get it and I was able to acquire it so we can give you guys this video and a real nice test drive. Looking at the interior, you have that beautiful camel style interior. The leather is very nice. Your power seats still work. The door card, I love the condition of the suede right here. It's just beautiful. We're gonna go over all the features when we go inside. Door closes nicely. All of your glass is nice and clean, no scratches. Rear windshield wiper does operate. Your reservoir is right here. And the rear quarter is in great shape and you still have your factory rock guard. If you guys wanna see full details on this car, click on the link below. Taking a look at the rear end, you see these beautiful triple exhaust tips right here. It has AMS downpipes and then Z1 exhaust. It sounds unbelievable. It's nice and throaty. Bumper condition shows exceptionally well. I don't see any cracking on the top coat, and then your rock guard is in very nice shape. Look at how beautiful these taillights are. I love this design, and my favorite part, twin turbo right here. We're gonna pop the hatch so you can see back there. I love how they have an aftermarket little subwoofer box with the same material color, and I'll show you that right now. Shocks still work. Sound good too. All the metal around the hatch is very nice. You can look at how the top of the taillights have no imperfections. All your plastic inside here is in great shape. It's not cracked or deformed, and the top of the lip is in great shape as well. Back here, you're gonna have your Bose stereo, and then you do have an aftermarket color-matched subwoofer box right there that gives it a great tone. You also have the rolling protective cover here for the back in case you have luggage. Underneath the carpet is in great shape, and you have a spare tire, so you can see that. All the tools are present, and it's in nice condition. You have your Power Tricks strut bar in the rear, and then there's also another one in the front. Let's close this and take a look at the passenger side. We're looking at the passenger side, same condition as the driver's side. When I look down the body lines, very nice and even. Paint is soft throughout. Your mirrors are in great shape as well. Wheels and tires on this side are the same condition as the driver's side, just small little rock chips. And we're just telling you exactly as it is because we don't want you to buy something and get a surprise later on. That's the goal here. All of your rock guard, very nice. Your pin striping or your striping to separate the body and the rock guard shows well. Looking at the rubbers up here, I like the condition. They're soft, you can still move them, they're not cracking. Opening up the passenger side door, you can see that all the metal's very nice, the rubber's supple as well. And when you close it, nice and solid. Rear section is very clean. You do have wider wheels in the rear and then narrower wheels in the front, so you have a bigger stance. This has a Hikis 4-wheel steer system, so when you're turning at sharp angles, the rear actually does steer, which is pretty neat. Power antenna works. Let's go ahead and show you the front. Let's take a look at the front end. First thing I want to do is look at these headlights. What do they remind you of? Lamborghini Diablo, because they share the same headlights as that vehicle. Hood is very, very clean and nice and soft. just minor imperfections. So one small imperfection here, here, and then the black portion I was talking about, you can see it right here. It looks like the paint chipped. Otherwise, shows very well. Underneath is nice and clean. Does have updated intercoolers, so we'll have a breakdown of that, along with intakes, the whole 9 yards. Why don't I show you guys the power plant? Let's take a look under the hood. So you have a V6 with twin turbos, teen adjustable coilovers, a carbine strut bar, and then you have your Hikis control here. So this is the pump for the rear steer, Optima battery, updated turbos, so we'll break down all of that in the information below. Radiator looks good. All of your stampings are still present. The timing belt was done in 2020, which is great. That's like a big problem area with these. You have to pull the motor out, essentially. All of your stickers are present underneath the hood, and all the rubber looks good. What do you say we take a look inside? Taking a look at the interior, first thing I'm going to look at is the steering wheel. Steering wheel is very nice. The leather looks good. Just minor, small imperfections, probably from fingernails. I love the design of this actual setup. So it's like you're in a fighter jet. You have all your controls right here, and this is all empty. So all you have is a radio and a clock and your shifter. This does have an aftermarket coilover system, so your sport and touring motor no longer active, but the suspension is way better than from 1993 sport and touring. Your door cards are very nice, just minor wear. When I'm looking at the dash itself, you do have aftermarket gauges and custom pods, just small cracking on the plastic. And once again, that's the reason for the 8 out of 10. Also, another thing on the 8 out of 10, the T-tops. I want you guys to look at the gallery. You're gonna see a small imperfection on this corner, and then on the top ledge where the windshield is, the paint is starting to peel up a little bit, but I'm being really picky here. This car is extremely nice. It does have an aftermarket Sony stereo. You have the subwoofer back there. Odometer works, and the best part, you turn your lights on, all the lights are operating. Your lights inside the cabin operate. The top section, so we pull the T-top off on this side, all the rubber is very nice. The second part right here is closed off, and it has the partition so your sun is not coming in with the T-tops because they're obviously glass. All of your visors are very nice. They still have the information in place. Rear view mirrors in great shape, and the rear section just shows extremely well. Let's check this light. So we have light here, and the best part, we're going to push that clutch in. It has an updated clutch and plate. And it starts up, there's no rattles, nothing. You have a turbo time, or you have a boost controller, you have a fuel pressure gauge, and then I'm assuming, oh, it has 2 wide bands. That's amazing. So both banks have wide bands. I like that a lot instead of just reading from one parameter. And it sounds great. What do you say we open up that door and take it for a test drive? Before we go for a test drive of this beautiful Z, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this content, please be sure to click like and subscribe. Also, we have merchandise. So there's a little spinny thing right here. We have hats, keychains, t-shirts, the list goes on. I'm out of here. All right, we're testing out the twin turbo Z. I have it in low boost mode, so 10 PSI. When we do the turnaround, I'll put it into high boost. Right now, my air conditioning's working. My wipers work. We'll test out the cruise control once we get out there. My headlights operate. Horn works, and the stereo is phenomenal. So you have a beautiful Sony head unit with amplifiers, small subwoofer, and it sounds great. I do like the drive of this one. So this has coilovers on all 4 corners, so it's a little bit more firm, but it feels great. We do have service records included, so from the prior owner, they did some service. We're gonna have those in the gallery below. The dash is extremely nice, the steering wheel is nice, and this is a childhood dream of mine to be able to drive this. One of my buddies in college purchased one of these, and I always wanted to get one, and now we get to test it out. You could feel the turbos and you could see the boost. So you have dual monitoring for the AFR from both sides. Going into 4th, no issues. 5th gear, let's see if there's any slippage, no slippage. Let's put it back in 3rd. Nice and smooth. Center console is very nice. Your mirrors still operate. The shifter boot feels great. I really like this car. Brakes are even. Downshifting, very nice. No pulling at all. This is great. Ooh. At 10 pounds, it feels great. Turbos are very responsive. They've been upgraded. I love it. Fourth gear. Speedometer, tachometer is working. All of my gauges internally are operating. We'll see how the cruise works. I don't know how to set it. Cruise is on, and we have it off. We're going to do a U-turn right here, and we'll test it out. I'll put it into the high boost mode. So we're in high boost. This is going to be very, very fun. I can't wait. These are getting harder and harder to find in this condition, by the way. Like, the interior is awesome. Everything works as it should. Lights operate. Door cards are nice. Our AFRs are good. It's beautiful. Let's test out the acceleration. Oh my God, brakes loose. Feels good. Let's do in second gear here. Ready? It's braking loose at 55 miles an hour. High boost is impressive. Let's put it back to 10 pounds. Back to its refined mode. This is awesome. We're going to take a right here, go over our signature bumps, and then let you decide if you want to put this in your garage. If you have any questions, give us a call at 954-363-2261. But this is very, very, very fun. And it's easy. I mean, this is an easy car to drive. I can't believe we just broke loose at 55. Taking the corner, no issues. Remember, this does have the HICUS in the rear, so active steering in the rear. Going over our first set of bumps, no issue. Big dip, no issue at all. Hope you guys enjoyed this test drive. If you have any questions, give us a call, 954-363-2261. Back into high boost we go.